Application of liming and fertilization in stocking pond.
Aquaculture, a technique of cultivating aquatic organisms like fish and shrimp and others. It requires meticulous management, such as liming and fertilization. Today, we are going to talk about liming and fertilization of a stocking pond.
Stocking pond. After rearing the fish seed up to fingerlings in rearing ponds, these fingerlings are rare to marketable size in stocking pond. Now we will see the application process of liming and fertilization method in stocking ponds.
Liming is the application of lime, especially calcium and magnesium. It is used for increasing the alkalinity of stocking pond and decreasing the acidity of stocking pond.
Now we are going to talk about classification of liming. Liming, generally three basic components used for liming. Number 1, calcium oxide, which is called quicklime. Number 2, calcium hydroxide, which is called slackline. Number 3, limestone, which is calcium carbonate.
We have taken here limestone and quicklime for using in stocking pond. As we collected calcium oxide in granular forms, at first we cast it into powder forms. Then we put it into a bowl. After sprinkling water with calcium oxide, lime milk is produced. That's why it is called milk of lime. Slacked lime. Slacked lime is produced from quicklime lumps. The quicklime lumps put in a bucket. Then mix it with water at 3:1 ratio. Then the slacked lime is ready. Here we collect 500 gram calcium carbonate. Then put it into a bucket. Then water poured into the bucket. As calcium carbonate is least reactive, it produces less heat. After 30 minutes, the lime is ready. Doses of lime. According to reference, we will use calcium carbonate 3 to 4 kg per decimal, calcium oxide 1 to 2 kg per decimal, and calcium hydroxide 2 kg per decimal. Generally, we followed 3 techniques for liming. 1. By broadcast over dried pond. 2. By liming the water flowing into the pond. 3. By mixing with water and spraying over the pond. As this process is widely used and easy method, we followed this technique. In case of dry pond method, we use powdered lime and sprinkle it in the pond. Warning for preparing lime. Quicklime, hydrated lime and concentrated lime or water mixes can cause serious chemical burns. Avoid contact with skin and eyes. Wear protective clothing including eye protection and gloves.
Fertilization is the use of fertilizers in pond to increase the production of natural food for fish. There are 2 types of fertilizers such as organic fertilizers and inorganic fertilizers.
Organic fertilizers are derived from living things including plants, animals and manures, while inorganic fertilizers are synthetically derived from chemicals, compounds and minerals. Commercially produced inorganic compounds containing major nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, known as inorganic fertilizers.
Here, we used a glass to see if there is enough natural food in the water. Taking water from pond in a glass, we saw it in the sunlight that the water is clear, so we can say that there is no enough natural food and this productivity is low. We have taken here SSP, urea and TSP as stocking pond fertilizer. Here SSP means single superphosphate and TSP means triple superphosphate. Now we will show the fertilization method. As our fertilizers are in granular forms, so we have to grind the fertilizers. Dose of inorganic fertilizer for low productivity. According to reference, We will use 5 to 10 grams of urea daily and 35 to 70 grams per week. And for TSP and SSP, we will use 2.5 to 5 gram daily and 18 to 36 gram per weekly. Now we mix the fertilizer with water. Here we are going to apply the fertilizer in a stocking pond.
At the end, we can say as liming and fertilization play crucial role for enhancing the pond productivity and improving the fish population, so we should use it properly.